Let's see. I wonder if we're live. Let me know if we are. Let me know if we are live. Here in noisy Shibuya, where there's currently an ambulance passing the crossing. Let's see. I think we're live, aren't we? Let me know. Let me know. Are we? Still nothing in the chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, George, Garfield, Comfey, thank you for clarifying. We are indeed live. Wonderful. So, I am here in Shibuya, as you can probably tell. It's another lovely morning here in Tokyo. 11 degrees right now. And I'm in the mood for another long walk. It was so much fun, the last one I did 2 days ago with you. So I'm kind of tempted to try to walk across central Tokyo today. Basically from here to kind of towards Ueno, Akihabara area. What do you think about that? Would that be fun? Is that something you would like to join me on? That would be, let me check on Google Maps how far that would be. From here to Akihabara is, Google says 9.2 kilometers. Oh, some funky music here. 2 hours 10 minutes. I think that would be a pretty nice walk. It's been a long time since I walked in central Tokyo on a longer one. Let's try. Let's see how far we make it. Let's see for how long you manage to keep my mood up. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. Skytree, wow, that's pushing it a little bit too far. We'll see. That would be the bonus stage. If you really keep me in a good mood, I might attempt all the way to Skytree. I think for now I'll set the initial goal at Akihabara. How is Mini Explorer? Thanks for the asking, Craig. She's good. She's good. She's still in the terrible threes. She's still fighting against everything we want her to do. But that's just par for the course for a 3-year-old, I guess. So actually, I'm not supposed to head to Sentegai. I want to go this way. I just thought it's always fun to cross Shibuya. So yeah, the reason why I was late this morning was because she really refused to brush her teeth. So we couldn't leave and drop her off at the nursery on time. So it's always like that. But yeah, I'm happy that so many of you viewers are so understanding and you don't seem to mind if my stream starts a little bit late. And thank you, Vidya Santoso, for the morning coffee. That's very nice of you. Yes, if I'm gonna do a long walk, there will definitely be time for a coffee break today. And we just passed 100 viewers. That's nice. Not even 5 minutes after the stream started. Thanks, everybody. Let's see how long it takes to get to 200 today. Last month was really insanely busy for me. I'm so glad that this week is a little bit more chill and relaxed and that I have time to do streams again. Minnie's still brushing her teeth when watching Tia's stream. Yeah. No, she's at the nursery now. Hopefully having fun playing with her classmates. How to be a popular YouTuber? That's a good question. Visual postcards with Mark. I don't know. I'm still struggling to try to find that out. I'm still struggling. Probably you need to do more interesting things than just go on random walks if you want to be popular. But I don't know. I don't know. If I can have hundreds of people joining me on my walks, then that's more than I've ever dreamt about and could ask for. So I'm pretty happy anyway. We are now passing Shibuya Jokocho. So here I can reveal a little secret. When I do my portrait shoots, if I do a daytime shoot, most of my clients want nighttime shoots, and then they want this, like, you know, lit up streets and alleys, kind of backdrops. But yeah, here at this place you can actually, even in the daytime, if you take photos here and you're smart with your settings and the editing, you can actually make the photos look like they were shot almost at night around here. So it's a pretty good spot. Whenever I shoot in Shibuya, I always come and take some photos here. And thank you, Edwin, for the super chat. Morning breakfast for you. Thank you, thank you. 10 a.m. does not look so bright. Looks like 7 a.m. Yeah, maybe because it's this street. We're in the shade now. Well, pretty much of Shibuya is in the shade. There's so many high-rises around, so the sun is really struggling to, you know, hit the ground around here. And not many, I don't think this street, for example, ever has direct sunlight. Write it down, yeah. Kind of pretty much autumn here in Tokyo, although I would say we're probably at the end of autumn season by now. Most of the leaves are gone. In many places, it depends. Places that are in the shade might still have some colored leaves left for a while. And of course, this pedestrian bridge here is another spot where I often shoot, especially at night. It's a very good photo spot. Especially this direction when all the buildings are lit up. Good morning from Germany. Guten Morgen, mein Freund. Wie geht's? To get chased by a monk. Really? Did I? I don't remember that stream. Miyashita Koen here. And I think now for this beginning of this walk I will head towards Omotesando. Then once we get there, I might have a few choices. We'll see. I don't have a clear idea over which route to take. We're taking photos of a monk cemetery. Yeah? Did I get chased by a monk there? Or are you is it just your weird sense of humor shining across again? Don't remember. Never know with George what's real and what's imagination. Japan last month. Witnessed Ritomo Miyata winning Super Formula Championship in Suzuka. I see. I have no idea about who that is, but I'm sure that must have been a good experience if you're into those kind of things. Follow Cat Street for a while. For Christmas, not really, no plans for Christmas, but a few days after, actually my dad is coming here. That's gonna be very nice. He's never been to Japan before, even though I lived here for 15 years, but yeah, he's currently on a long holiday to Thailand. So then I thought, well, okay, if I buy him a ticket from Thailand to Japan, maybe he will come. And that trick worked. So he's coming here for a week over the New Year's. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to showing him Japan. And then after that, me and my family are actually going to Okinawa in January for a week-long winter holiday. So that's gonna be very nice as well. So, and then after our trip to Okinawa, I'm actually going to Sweden in the end of January. Going to Sweden for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, just a short visit, but yeah, just me, just to visit family. One of my brothers became a dad just a few days after we left Sweden. So yeah, I want to go there and say hi to his little baby. Yeah, maybe my dad will like the maid cafes. I don't know, I hope not. That would be creepy. Cat Street before the madness begins, before all the shops open. It's always so quiet here, quiet and peaceful in the early mornings and in the evenings, but during the daytime it can be quite busy. Better have at least one Sweden stream. Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. A little bit windy. Don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's a little bit windy now. Just wonder if I went to Japan, is there a close capsule hotel near the airport? I don't know. Depends on which airport. But I mean, from Haneda you have central Tokyo just like 30 minutes away. So it shouldn't be too difficult to find a capsule hotel there. but from Narita it might be a little bit further. Ah, Stuart, that's good to hear. Thank you, my Lord Deck. Good, good to hear that you're gonna use that for your Christmas card. That's very flattering. The T Bridge. Well, people lining up here. Wonder why. Just felt the smell of the film development liquid. It's a nostalgic smell that I haven't felt in a long time. It was probably something else, but it really smelled like that. Girls are taking beating with the wind. Yeah, actually my hair is a bit wet. I showered this morning and it hasn't dried properly yet. It's pretty warm in the sun though. In the shade it's cold. Like today too I'm wearing this down jacket, but like when I'm in the sun I definitely don't need it. It's actually gonna get pretty warm around lunch, so I'll probably have to take it off soon. Anyway, now we are reaching Omotesando. It tells me to continue straight ahead here. Just about to hit 200 viewers. 2 viewers away from 200. That's nice. Wonder if we can make it to 300. Oh, I see. You can't use this after dark because all these trees are lit up. They have the Christmas illuminations in place now. So I guess if this pedestrian bridge would be open, too many people would be gathering here to take photos. Actually, let me just dig out my camera, I forgot. Today, since I was planning to do a long walk, I felt like I wanted to be as light as possible, so the camera of choice for today is, just a moment, the camera of choice today is my old trusty Ricoh GR. Which is the lightest and smallest camera I have that can still take proper high quality photos. The construction sounds are my stomach. Ooh, yeah. You don't want to know what I had for dinner last night to make it sound like this. From Brazil. Hello. I always enjoy the fact that I have viewers from really every corner of the world. Makes me very happy. Exactly 200 viewers now. 95% battery left, and we walked for 21, almost 22 minutes. Let's see if we will make it through the entirety of central Tokyo. By that I mean like some of the Yamanote line stops on the eastern side, northeastern maybe, since we started in the southwest at Shibuya. Yesterday we actually had sushi for dinner. My daughter, almost every day when we pick her up from the nursery, she's like, I want to have sushi, I want to have the kids meal at the sushi restaurant. But the thing is, like, she doesn't really care much about the food. Most of the time she doesn't eat the food included in the kids meal. Instead she takes like a lot of foods from me and my wife, but she just wants the kids meal because it includes some fruit jelly and also a toy. So for that reason she wants the kids meal. Georgia, Hong Kong, yeah, truly an international product. Oops, stepped on something. Oh, this way is Takeshitadori, but I'm not gonna head that way. I'm gonna be here. It's always about the toy, yeah. So sneaky, those restaurants. However, yesterday she got a pretty good toy actually. She got a little children's scissors, which she used for hours afterwards. So that was really good. Now she knows how to cut things with scissors. She did not know how to do that 24 hours ago, but now she do. Number 69. Thank you, SLO 722. And everybody else who has clicked the like button. If you didn't know, that's a very easy way for you to support my channel. Oh, and this used to be the Van Moof store where I got my old bicycle. That company went bankrupt not too long ago. They're not around here anymore. Zanen. A little bit unfortunate. I like their bikes. Even though they got ridiculously expensive towards the end. This looks like a nice place. I wonder if this is white. I think I've seen this place before actually. It's a hair salon, but it looked like a coffee shop. Confusing, but that happens a lot here. A lot of hair salons looks like coffee shops in Japan. Really? Yeah, actually YouTube has changed. It used to be possible to choose if we want ads during the stream or not, but now it seems they removed that option and we can't choose anymore. That's a little bit unfortunate, but one more reason for you folks to join YouTube Premium. I really recommend it. Makes YouTube experience so much better, plus you help support us creators at the same time. Again. Here, these back streets always makes me a bit confused. It's easy to get lost, but then again, I know that some of you love the fact that I get lost so often, so I shouldn't put too much effort into not getting lost. A very typical tiny plot of land. Visual postcards with Mark as I use on gimbal. Yes, I'm using the DJI OM6 and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. That's my default equipment for the streams that I've been using for well over a year now. Yeah, I think so too. I always enjoy getting lost on Tokyo back streets. Continue on the back streets. How about heading down here and see what happens? No pew pew pew. Yeah, that's right. Not all crossings have them. Not all crossings have this one. confusing here though. Feels like, uh-oh, I should probably head this way to stay on course. Yeah, let's do that. This way. Should be fine. And then the second one to the left. Okay. Hey Lucy, good to see you here. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining today. I'm attempting to walk across central Tokyo. Started in Shibuya and aiming for Akihabara or Ueno. Some people challenged me to push it all the way to Skytree. We'll see. That's a bit too far maybe. Not ruling it out completely. I think I should head up this way. How long will it take for me to reach a dead end? Yeah. In these kind of neighborhoods, dead ends are pretty common. Rich side of Shibuya. Yes and no. I mean, these houses, most of them are not terribly fancy. This is a very average looking house. But yeah, the land around here is very, very expensive. So unless it's people who have owned it for generations, they must be quite rich to be able to afford the land. But the houses look like, most of the houses look pretty standard, not too fancy. Brandon, welcome. Area to live if you like Harajuku. Oh yeah, great area to live if you want to live close to the city center but still in a quiet neighborhood. I wonder if we're still at Jingu Gaien address wise. Jingu Gaien is one of the areas with the highest land prices in Tokyo. Let's see. Ah yes, this is Jingu Gaien. Jingu Gaien. So yeah, land around here is very steep. Wow, I wonder if this apartment building looks kind of new, and I don't remember ever seeing it before. Oh, okay, so now, okay, funny, I didn't really know where we would appear, but here's the Olympic Stadium. So that's where I came out from this little detour. Good, good. And Google says I should just continue straight here. Be on the closest track. Do you turn on the monetize before going live? Yes, I do. That's one of the questions that YouTube asks when I set up the stream. And I think if I say no, then that would also disable things like super chats and so on. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's what I think. And also, like, I usually after the stream, I always forget to go back and check the settings, so I want to make it correct. Just set it up once and then never have to think about it again. Wind is picking up. Hey Heather, did I miss much of this live stream? It started 36 minutes ago. So if you just joined, that's how much you missed. Or basically the walk from Shibuya station to the Olympic Stadium, where I'm currently at. But today's walk will be relatively long, so at least another hour and a half left. Thanks for the info. I start on Prism Live and then I turn it on in YouTube Studio. Okay, no, I set it up on my computer before I leave home, and then I connect to the stream through Prism when I start the walk. But I set it up on the computer. It's so fiddly to set it up on the phone. Olympic Museum. Yeah, here's where I came here a couple of times before the Olympics. These rings were a popular backdrop for photos and to do like interviews with people about the Olympics. Because here you can get, of course, the rings, but you also have the stadium behind it. So for a while this was a pretty iconic Tokyo spot. Now it really feels so far away, right? The Olympics. It feels like it was a really long time ago. It's 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. Oh, wrong way. I think this way. Shinjuku over there, that's the Docomo building, that's Tokyo Opera City. But that's the opposite direction compared to where we are heading. We are heading to the east. Two postcards, good luck. Thank you so much for the info. Happy to help. Happy to help. How is it used these days, the Olympic Stadium? Honestly, I do not know. Maybe someone in the chat knows. I'm guessing that there are various events taking place here, but yeah, I don't know since I don't care much about sports. It's a pretty nice stadium. Designed by Kengo Kuma. A man who likes wood a lot. Brandon, yes. My daddy will visit Tokyo. Yes, he is. He's coming here just a few days before New Year's. And just a short visit. He will be here for 6 days. But still, happy to finally get to show him the place that I've been calling home for the last 15 years. Because my dad is a bit of an odd character. I don't want to insult him, but he probably doesn't really know much about Japan, and he's probably one of those people who thinks that all of Asia is the same. The only country in Asia he's been to is Thailand, so he's probably expecting Japan to be same as Thailand. So it's gonna be good to kind of educate him a little bit and show him all the things that are so great about this country. Oh, tells me I should walk down this way. What happens if I don't? It's not too bad. I can walk this way too. That will take us to Shinanomachi station and also Yotsuya a little bit later. Maybe I'll pass through Suidobashi on my way there. Will we walk through the Ginko street? Garfield, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Will we? We will not, unless, okay, if I take this route, then we will pass through the Ginko street. So maybe let's do that then. Let's do that. Let's see, it's not that much traffic here, so I think I can just cross. Hopefully this is not closed off for pedestrians. Let's see. Because the Ginko street should be down this way. Let's just cross here. Koko aruite toreemasu ka? Hai. So I asked him if we can walk through here. And he said we can. Yeah, so speaking about these Ginko trees that we will soon reach, it's going to be interesting to see what state they are in. That's a pretty big, hot topic here in Japan right now, because there are plans to cut them down and to redevelop this entire area. But a lot of people are really against it, because basically what they would create is another stadium and a big like shopping facility connected to it, and a lot of people are upset. They want the city to just keep the trees, because some of the trees are really old, keep it and preserve the area, not make such a big impact on the surrounding nature here. Thank you, Garfield. Coffee under Ginko. That's very nice. Very nice. He just pressed the A button to vault the fence. Yeah, Garfield, you can Google it, probably Meiji Jingu redevelopment plan or something, and I'm sure you will find some articles about it. It started as a very, very small fringe group who were kind of raising their voices against it, but more and more people have picked up on the criticism, and now I think it's somewhat questionable if they will go ahead with the plan as originally thought. Yeah, maybe this is so here it's like it actually says that how to protect the trees. So maybe they are revising the plan. Here's a bit about the history of the area. There's a lot of words in there that are difficult for me to read. Yeah, let's go here. Back in the clay. No, there were some pretty far-reaching plans over this area, and the original plan, including cutting those trees down, from what I understand. Baseball stadium, which I've never been to. I've never watched a game of baseball in my life, not in real life, not on television. I don't even know the rules of that game, but it's insanely popular here. we're getting there. It's over here. We've now walked for 45 minutes. Battery is down to 80%. Hope that we won't have any battery issues before I reach the goal of today's stream. I'm trying to be a bit conservative with the screen brightness today. Has the temperature been rapidly cooling off this month? Yeah, it's been like it goes up and down a lot. Today is not so cold, and I think this weekend it's gonna be quite warm again, like 20 degrees. Okay, so now we are reaching the famous Ginko Avenue. Yeah, I think I will cross the street just so that we can get a nice view. Why they don't like the trees? Well, I don't think that they're not liking the trees, but some people probably like to build a profitable shopping and entertainment facility more than the trees. Yeah, this is a pretty beautiful spot, and I hope they can preserve it. Having some potential thumbnail moments here. It's a nice view. It's a pretty popular spot. Tourists come here as well. Let's go inside this tunnel and see what it looks like. It looks very beautiful. But I'm heading this way. It would be too much of a detour to walk through the entire tunnel. Today I have a goal I want to reach, so I'll be a little bit focused on that. yeah, I hope they will preserve those trees, the Ginko trees. They're very beautiful and quite a iconic spot in Tokyo. So let's see, this should be the right direction. Let's see what my Apple Watch tells me. I walked 3.5 kilometers so far, and I think the walk to Akihabara was 9, so a little bit over a third in 50 minutes. So yeah, 2.5 hours probably today's walk, unless you really inspire me to continue walking to yeah, further than that. This park looks very nice. I wonder the Aoyama. Don't know if I've ever been in here, and I don't know, it's closed now. But it looks beautiful. Especially backlit with the autumn colors. Tony, that sounds very depressing about Jakarta. Considering everything that's happening, it's sad to hear that sustainability is not valued higher. So let me see, should I continue this way? Yes! And then head up north once we get a little bit closer to Yotsuya. Okay, now I know where I am. I walked here before. This stretch is a little bit plain. There's not too much happening for a while, but once we get closer to Yotsuya station, we should have some spots with nice views. I think there's some imperial family facility here on the right, because there's quite a lot of police patrolling the area. And it's always like that. Yeah, it's the Akasaka imperial residence here on my right side. So, makes sense that it's quite heavily protected. Wow, Tony, that sounds really harsh about the air quality in Jakarta. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. We are also approaching 250 viewers. That's nice. Keeps growing surely but steadily. Would be very nice if we can hit 300 today. That would make me happy to know that people are still interested in my humble little channel, even though I haven't really been posting much recently. Nice colors here. Oh, we did just pass 250 viewers. Wonderful, thank you. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Heather. Love your channel. That's good to hear. What about it do you love so much? I'm just a grumpy middle-aged man taking random walks in Tokyo, but I'm happy that hundreds of people enjoy them and want to join me on them. That makes me very happy. But it's always interesting to hear what people actually enjoy about it. I mean, there's so many other channels doing the same thing. Closer to Yotsuya now. These are some nice apartments. Lucy says we did not get the notification for this live walk. Why? Well, that's weird. You should. I mean, I posted all the same way as I always do. So you should have gotten either notification through Patreon or YouTube. But if you're only relying on the YouTube notifications, then yeah, those are not very reliable. So maybe that's why you cannot trust YouTube with the notifications, and that's unfortunately not anything I can control. Thank you, Heather, for the nice words. Happy to hear that. Yeah, unless you didn't know, so whenever I decide to do a stream, which is usually about 1 hour and a half before the stream actually starts, I never plan the streams that far in advance because my schedule is pretty unpredictable. Anyway, whenever I decide I'll do a stream, I create the stream here on YouTube, and I also post on Twitter and on Patreon. So by following me in those channels and also turn on the notifications, that should give you enough of a heads up, or you should be able to know when my next stream is happening as soon as I know. To propose to your wife around here. Oh, that's good to hear. Is she still your wife? I hope she is. Yokohama series walking stream. Did I do a series in Yokohama? Did I? I didn't know that. But yeah, next year, as I mentioned before, next year I'm cutting down on some of my other work, and I hope to be able to spend more time focusing on YouTube. And by that time I also hope to do more like series and a little bit more well thought out streams and videos, not just the kind of totally random walks that I'm doing right now, but we'll see. Akasaka Palace, West Gate. Walk from Tokyo to Yokohama. Maybe the Toyoko line walk. That was a really long time ago. That's actually a walk that I would consider doing again sometime soon. And I'll probably also do a 2024 edition of the Yamanote line and Chuo line walks, because I enjoy both those a lot as well. Shibuya to Yokohama was surprisingly short. Yeah, 3-4 episodes probably. It was not that crazy long. It feels like it should have been really longer, but yeah, Tokyo to Takao is probably way longer than Shibuya to Yokohama. Did you already visit the new Azabedai Hills area? I haven't been there, no. Haven't. But I am planning to go there. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, finally getting close to Yotsuya. Average TV size in Japan. I don't know. I think our TV at home is 65 inches. And when I go to electronic stores, I see a lot of TVs around that size, 55, 65. Of course, some are even bigger than that, but I think a lot of people still have pretty tiny homes here in Japan, so I don't think it's a market for, like, those huge screens are not having a massive market probably. So yeah, here's the, let's just circle around here. Is the entrance to the Akasaka Palace. Where I actually went once to take photos of the Swedish king when he was visiting Japan. I think he had dinner with Prime Minister Abe here back then. This was maybe 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Looks like they're doing some reconstruction here. Around the main entrance. Anyway, we are heading this direction. If you want to give your dad a strong impression of Japan, you might have him on your upcoming live stream. We'll see. I don't think he cares much about YouTube. Not sure if he even knows that I have a YouTube channel. Maybe he does. Probably told him. Winters in Tokyo must be amazing, especially compared to how humid it is in July and August. Yeah. I like the winters here. Winter and autumn are very nice, especially as someone coming from Sweden, where winter is basically 6 months of misery. The winters here are totally fine with me. Did you see Abe or anyone else? Oh yeah. Abe I've seen many times through my work, or many times, maybe 3-4 times. I've been bumping into him. Good to hear that some of you missed the long train line walks. Yeah, I missed them too. They're a lot of fun to do. Allowed to cross here. Doesn't seem like it. So the rest of the stream will probably be me standing here for another hour and a half. Welcome, good morning. Ive Pave. Oh, finally! A green walking man. Giving me the permission to continue adventure. I wonder if that's the new Azabudai Hills over there. Maybe. Should be down there somewhere. I'll probably check it out soon, but not today. Yotsuya station is up ahead, and judging from a map we're roughly halfway, a little bit less than halfway to Akihabara, which is what I quickly decided to be the goal of today's walk. Judging from the very poor super chat performance today, I don't think I will extend the walk much further, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe that will change. Marunouchi line is running under here. Yeah, that's right. That's the Marunouchi line station over there. The entrance to the JR and Marunouchi line of Yotsuya station, but I'm just gonna continue straight a little bit further. If I were to turn left here and walk down this way, I would reach Shinjuku in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so? Probably 20 minutes to Shinjuku from here. See, but the Kabukicho Tower is sticking up there just next to the traffic lights. This way is towards Kojimachi Station. Shinjuku down this way. This is west. This is east, and I'm heading north. or drew. No, I don't think I do. You lived around here for 3 years. Wow. Did you get anything from Fuji after last time streaming? I didn't. I actually ended up getting that lens after the stream. I went to map camera and I got it there instead. They had it at Fujiya, but kind of long story. But that lens they had at Fujiya, I wanted to try it. So I put it on my camera and it didn't work. And then I did a little bit of research and it turned out that you probably needed to update the lens firmware for it to work with the camera that I was using. But then I went to map camera and they had a version that was updated so I could actually try it on, and it was the same price as Fujiya, or even like 1,000 yen cheaper. So in the end I went for that one instead. Oh, I'm walking the right way. I think I did, yeah. There's a little path down here too, but I need super chat fund for Christmas gifts. Yeah. I think I want to buy a bicycle for her. We've been talking about that for a long time, and she often says that she wants a bicycle, so I'm tempted. Nice street. I like this very wide sidewalk and these old-fashioned light poles. Not sure if I've ever walked here before. Don't really come to this part of Yotsuya very often, and also this part of central Tokyo. It's like there's not much here of interest for me, and yeah. So walk for an hour and 15 minutes now. The battery is down to 65%. Wow, look at these colors. Here you have the whole spectrum. Basically, I'm supposed to follow this street all the way up to Iidabashi, then turn to the east. Let's do that, because yeah, this area is not too familiar to me. Ideally, I would like to get away from this relatively big road though, but see. I can at least just walk down here. Walk 5.5 kilometers. Difficult for me to get away from this road, but at least it's lined with all these nice autumn colored trees, so it's not too bad. Here's some station music. Still? No, it's maybe Ichigaya station here. Oh, and here's the moat. Ah, now I get it. I think when I did the last Chuo line walk from Tokyo station to Takao, I probably walked here on the other side. There was some nice parks and stuff. Pretty sure I walked there back then. Now I'm on the other side. Yeah, that's right, that's right. We are. Basically, I'm supposed to just follow the moat all the way to Akihabara. Not sure. Do I want to do that? What do you think? Should I just do that, or should I try to take some detour to spice things up a little bit? It's pretty nice here, especially now when it kind of opens up a little bit and you have this beautiful sunlight hitting all the trees. Still in Shinjuku. Ah, here's Ichigaya Station. Let's take a little look at this map. We are here. We are heading this way. Ichigaya Station, Iidabashi Station, and then continue this way. And we should reach Ochanomizu, I believe. We're going to see the city fishing pond. Yes! That should be around here too, yes. Just a little bit further down. Maybe after this bridge. This is also an area that I very, very rarely come to in my everyday life. I don't think I've ever had any business around here. The closest kind of point of interest or place that means anything to me would be probably Kagurazaka, where I used to hang out a lot a couple of years ago because I had a friend who lived there. These days I don't go there very often. Had a coffee break yet. Probably should have one soon. Too bad Jeffrey isn't here to give me some coffee advice. I wonder what's flowing through this pipe. Oh yeah, here's the fishing pond. Whoever it was asked about that. Was it George? There it is. Here you can come and do some urban thing. Like this guy here. You see? Looks like he's getting something. See, so exciting. Yeah, catch one. Good for him. Wonder what fish it is. Omerito. I wonder if you will have that for dinner tonight. Some sort of express train. Don't see those too often here. That looks like the Akasaka, the one that goes to Nagano and Matsumoto. I'm not sure. Far from where we are now, but that's always the thing with the universities here in Tokyo. They have like campuses all over the place. Oh, back in the clay, yeah. It was you who asked about the fishing pond. Yeah, I feel like we got a little bit of a close-up view of it. Oh, it's kind of cute. Like it's such a kind of weird thing, like you're passing through central Tokyo and a bunch of people fishing. It's kind of cozy. There's someone in the chat who needs to be blocked. This time. Don't write with caps and don't post meaningless emoji. Try to use a language that's relevant to this channel, meaning English or Japanese. Occasionally maybe a bit of Swedish is okay. Dead end here. We can't continue walking due to some construction work. That's too bad. They're repairing something like a stone wall. 工事中ですか？工事中ですか？ Yeah. He was very polite about it, like, oh, sorry to cause you the inconvenience. There's a lot of food here. Probably have a nice lunch after this live stream. Oh, here's massage coffee. Let's try. Let's do a little coffee break here. Konnichiwa.カフェラテカフェラテます。はい。サイズがレギュラーかラージあるんですけど。こんな感じ。エスプレッソの量変わりますか？エスプレッソはこっちがシングルショットワンショットと、こっちがダブルストレートショット。じゃあ L でお願いします。はい。持ち帰りお願いします。はい。追加で貼れますか？はい。焼き菓子とか大丈夫ですか？あ、大丈夫です。はい。690円です。よいしょ。少々お待ちくださいね。はい。よかったらポイントカード作りますか？お願いします。はい。はい、ありがとうございます。はい、お願いします。ありがとうございます。カードのお返しです。はい。外で持ちます。はい、お願いします。 Okay. It was very nice and friendly, but there was lots of customers inside, so. And also, as always in the coffee shops, I don't know about the music. There was some music playing in the background that could potentially become a bit of a problem. Hello Ningpos. So I walked for an hour and a half now. 6.4 kilometers. And I'm, getting close to the finish line. I think another half an hour and I'll reach Akihabara. How much was it? That's a good thing with mobile Suica. You can actually see last transaction. So 690 yen for a large latte, which is a little bit, it's not cheap, but coffee has gotten a bit more expensive in Japan. I guess, I mean, it's worldwide, right? The coffee prices have gone up, and it's one place where I feel inflation the most in Japan. Well, thank you, Lee, for the coffee money. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, almost 700 yen. What's that in US dollars? 4? Well, the US dollar is very strong and the yen is very weak right now. This shop opened a year ago. That explains why I haven't seen it before. Ah, look! Lots of leaves falling down the tree. Here's the coffee. Massage coffee. Let's see. It's surprisingly lightweight. But good. Strong coffee flavor. I like that. Thank you, Lee Kremer. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Maybe that's because I haven't streamed much recently. Anyway, thank you so much. And thank you, Back in the Clay. Wow, thank you. Mean Explore Christmas Fund. Appreciate it. Now you're finally starting to opening your wallets. Who knows? Who knows? It might continue a little bit further then, if this trend keeps up. The design of the green railings is supposed to resemble the emblem of Tokyo City, which is a Ginko leaf. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's why you see this pattern all over Tokyo. It is one of many logos or marks for the Tokyo City. Are we allowed to go back? Yes, I think so. But I can continue a little bit further on this side. Why not? Nothing distant. No need to apologize, Lee. Life happens to us all. I've been pretty distant myself too. In November I did not post a lot on my channel. Good coffee. Definitely worth remembering if I find myself in this area again sometime soon. lots of schools around here. This is a language school. The building behind this said something Tokyo Institute of something something, and I believe this high-rise over there was also some daigaku. Tokyo Paul, sashiburi. Hope you're doing well. This morning I noticed that it's now 90 days since I came back to Japan after my long 3-month adventure in Europe this summer. Because on my second phone I have this kind of prepaid plan which I topped up for 90 days and it's expiring tomorrow. So yeah, 3 months, 90 days. A little bit more than a month, then I will go back to Sweden again, but just for a quick visit this time, just 2 weeks, as I mentioned before. Tokyo Paul, why did you add American to your username, by the way? Were you tired of getting people asking you all the time when you were doing streams, or is there any other reason? Sashiburi genki desu. How about you? Yeah, I'm good too. I'm good too. November was a very busy month. I'm glad that it's over now and that I have a few, both December and January looks to be way more chill for me, so I'm happy that I will have more time to do YouTube stuff. There is Hosei University, I see. Also some university. Tokyo Rigaku Rika Daigaku. It's Rika. Don't remember. Psychology? Philosophy? We are getting closer to Ochanomizu. Maybe. Or maybe not yet. We haven't seen Tokyo Dome yet, which should be coming up sometime soon towards the left. Thank you, Nickboss Coffee Health Fund. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Wanted to make it Tokyo Asian American. I see. I see. And what made you feel the need to express your nationality or cultural identity in the channel name? Was there a specific reason? Something that happened that triggered you to want to do that, or? Just curious. Tokyo University of Science. approaching. Is it Suidobashi? I remember this pedestrian bridge over there. And I think from there we can see the Tokyo Dome area as well. Yeah, and here's Canal Cafe, popular romantic date spot. And this is Kagurazaka. Yes, Kagurazaka here. Right. Real estate prices. 226,000 yen for 55 square meters. Yeah, this part of Tokyo is not cheap. Iidabashi station. I always mix those up. Iidabashi, Suidobashi, and this is Kagurazaka station over there. Really been hovering around 250, slightly below 250 viewers. Seems like it's difficult to break out from that range today. Maybe we won't reach 300 after all. Too bad. Oh. Oh, really? I'm surprised a hard-working truck driver like you doesn't earn more. Takematsu-san. This is probably measuring the noise. Yeah, that's what it says here. That's a pretty cool mic. Is this a live stream? I think it is. Yeah. It's a live walk through central Tokyo. Started in Shibuya 1 hour and 46 minutes ago. Now I'm arriving at, was it Iidabashi? Takematsu, do you work full-time for that salary? Or is it because you're working less than full-time that it's not higher? Oh, thank you, Jay Cho. More fun for me to explore his new bike. Hope she'll be riding along your live stream in the future. Yeah. Maybe one day she will be big enough to join me. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. Now I'm feeling a little bit inclined to maybe continue even further than Akihabara. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Rambo Sweat. I was there last month. Such a great time. Already booked for next spring. That's good to hear. That always makes me happy. And it happens a lot. Like people come to Japan for the first time. And this place kind of is better than their expectations. they decide to come back again soon. I know so many people who come to Japan like almost every year or even more often. I totally understand why though. Thank you, Brandon. That's very nice of you. New to the channel, great walks. Oh yeah, new member, new viewer. That's wonderful. You will continue joining me here. Yeah. So speaking about this whole thing about visiting Japan and so many people come back here. I mean, in my book, obviously, this is the best place in the world to live. It's absolutely not perfect, but everything considered, like if I believed that there was a place that was better for me and my family, I would be there now. But after all this consideration and moving back and forth, thinking, discussing, analyzing, we just feel that everything put together, Japan, hard to beat. Oh, thank you, Shuba. Long time no see. Thank you so much. Get some hot chocolate and stay warm. Thank you. I will. I just had a coffee actually, and it's not too cold. I'm pretty comfortable. I'm even like, I mean, I've unbuttoned my jacket. It's pretty comfortable, especially in the sun. It gets hot. But yeah, long time no see. Are you and your family coming back to Japan anytime soon, Shuba? It was so nice to meet you last year. It's almost a year ago now, isn't it? Or what was it, in the spring maybe? Yeah, it was April, March, right? It was wonderful to meet you. We will meet again. Yari Hult celebrates 34 months of membership. Wonderful. 34 months of spelling errors and bad jokes. Wonderful, Yari. You're one of the most frequent viewers and a very important part of the culture in the chat here. So that's amazing. Almost 3 years. It's crazy to think that I have some people who has been supporting me and followed me for that long. I'll give you a bit of a choice here. Should I take the left route here under the highway, or should I take this street here? Left or right? Please vote in the chat while I'm checking what you've been writing. Shuba is learning Japanese. Wonderful. Yes, we're coming next year again in fall. Wonderful, Shuba. Fall is great. fall is my favorite season here, as I mentioned so many times before. I mean, spring is nice too, but fall is it's probably my favorite time of year. Let's see, left, right. Support you in spirit. Each type of worth $1. Not that many votes, but right is leading. Let's see which one. Left, okay, left 2 each. Next one. The first to reach 3 votes, I will go for that path. Migi means right, so I think right one. Okay. Yes, we must meet again, Shiba. We shall. Close to the 2-hour mark. Good for an hour and 50 minutes now, 55 minutes. 45% battery left, which is surprisingly good. Usually from my experience, a full charge lasts for about 3 to 3.5 hours. Family doing tea? How's your little princess doing? Ah, yeah, she's good. She's still in her terrible threes. This morning I was a little bit delayed. This stream started 50 minutes late because she was in a bad mood and it took a really long time until I managed to brush her teeth and head to the nursery with her. So there's still everyday challenges like that, but that's life with a toddler. Much to do about that. I love the trains. Says Rambo Sweat. That's good, because there will be a lot of train noises. Next to the train tracks now. Fortunately, we can't really see the trains from here, but at least you can hear them. And it would say, we need more likes. That's right, Garfield. Likes are always a good way for you to show your support. So if you haven't clicked the like button yet, please consider doing so. Tokyo Paul for tea drink. Thank you. Crank age, terrible threes. Yeah. It's just part of the game, part of the challenge. Now walked almost 8 kilometers. Click or cluck. Your choice is optional, but he needs more likes. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and cluck the like button. That's totally fine with me. Oh, Rockaway Siren in the house. Thank you for joining. Food truck smells nice. tells me I have another 30 minutes to Akihabara. My membership's turned off? No, it should be on. Or something strange about the membership function. Tokyo Dome Hotel. So now we're finally at Tokyo Dome. Well, this stretch was way longer than I anticipated. It feels like I've been walking the same road constantly since Yotsuya. Oh, there we go. There's Tokyo Dome. And there's a very noisy Tobu Line train. Oh, 9 hours or 9H. That's the kind of pretty cool capsule hotel, airport themed. I stayed at one in Kyoto. It was not too bad, but there was some pretty noisy snorers around me, and I'm a very light sleeper, so I didn't get too much sleep. But other than that, it wasn't bad for being a capsule hotel. It was very clean and well maintained and pretty cool interior. Yeah, Tokyo Dome City over here. Suidobashi station over here. Exciting here. What's this sequence? This is pretty cool. Cafe? Kampai Terrace. Good night. Good name. I'm hungry. But yeah, I'll just continue to Akihabara and wrap things up there. Probably. And I'll have lunch after the stream. It's noon now. I should have taken the other road. This is very dark and boring. Maybe a dead end coming up? Hope not. Looks like maybe I have to pass under the train tracks to get to the other side of the tracks. One of the things I love about Japan. You can still have really nice lunches for 1,000 yen. Yeah. Goes through here, so. The capsule hotel. How was the leg room? Yeah, leg room was not an issue as far as I remember. This was a long time ago, like maybe 5-6 years ago, but I don't think those capsules are usually long enough. I don't remember having my length ever being an issue. Have some really nice light here. Here's a shrine. Let's check it out. Nice. Not sure if I've ever seen this place before. Don't come here very often. There's still fall colors. Oh yes, Shuba. You should check a little bit earlier in the stream. I passed this famous Ginko Avenue near Meiji Jingu Stadium. It was beautiful around there. I think that was about an hour ago. Let's pass through here and then maybe to the left. Shrine again. This side again. I think the view is nicer here. Akasaka. Is this a smelly river, asked George. Didn't really notice any smell from the river. No. Maybe, yes. Let's do a little sniff test here. You can smell the river. No, can't smell the river at all. However, my nose is still a little bit clogged maybe. Interesting, I wonder what berries these are. Looks like blueberries. The plant itself did not look like blueberries. Sniff test, yeah. There's one camera reviewer on YouTube that I watch from time to time, and he always does a sniff test of all the gear he reviews, and also a wind tunnel test, which means that he blows on it. He's a bit silly and his reviews aren't that great, but can be entertaining sometimes. Jared Polin. His channel is called Frono's Photo. He's been in the game for a pretty long time, but yeah, I don't think his reviews are super relevant, unfortunately. Dave Bennett, yeah, you know that channel. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I think most camera nerds who watches a lot of YouTube should have stumbled across his contents a couple of times. Nice little scenic lookout spot here. This looks like a dead end. Maybe this path down here is not in use anymore. Some people buy camera products for the smell. No, he's just being silly. And he always says ridiculous things like about how it smells, which are not very grounded in reality. He just makes something up. Fortunately, the rest of his reviews are a little bit more serious than that, but yeah, he's a bit silly. Matthias Burling has good reviews. Yeah, wait. I've seen many of his reviews. I always mix him up with Christopher Frost, who also has pretty good reviews. Matthias Burling, I don't think I've watched any of his videos in a long time, but I'm certainly familiar with the name. I think he's even Swedish. Yeah. I'm checking out his channel now. Yeah, I remember. It's good. And he is indeed Swedish. Hasn't posted much recently. I see. That explains why I haven't bumped into his channel in a long time. 15 minutes now. Battery is only 30% left, but should be enough to take me to Akihabara. Probably not all the way to Skytree. Then I have my power bank with me, so of course I can just top up the battery if necessary. But yeah, I think Akihabara is as far as I will push it today. Getting hungry. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't even notice that. But there was indeed a bunch of cones over there. Beautiful. Building. The first two floors look like some historical Western building, and then the rest is more contemporary Japanese. This is also some school, some daigaku, some university. Yeah, official cone counter is absent, unfortunately. Yeah, plenty of good autumn colors today. Nice. Does anyone know? Can you educate me? dental university. And here are some awesome colors and the Silver Line train. Juntendo is a university as well? Okay. Not familiar with that one. I'm not very familiar with the universities in Japan, except the very famous ones. Does anyone know the name of the river? I think this is the Kanda River, if I'm not mistaken. Kanda River as in Kanda Station, which is coming up a little bit further down this way. Finally at Wachanomizu, which is the last station we will pass before we reach Akihabara. Kanda River is actually very long. I also passed Kanda River on my last walk when I walked from Sangenjaya to Nakano. Kanda River is one of the rivers we passed on that walk as well. With Guitar Street, yeah, sorry, Guitar Street is up this way. I took a somewhat unusual route today, but all the instrument shops are up there, but that's not where I'm heading today. Station, looks like they're doing some redevelopment, reinforcing the bridge. Thanks for showing a glimpse of Guitar Street. Yeah, just a tiny little glimpse, but glad you appreciated it. Jenny is missing this. Yeah, she actually messaged me on Patreon that she had something to do today. That's why she couldn't join this walk. 4:26 in Germany. Oh, why are you up this early? Insomnia? Yeah, and also Scotland. That Matthew, you're also up very early. Of course, here we have the famous train intersection. Shoot this place from up there. I didn't capture that train passing with my phone. That would have been a nice thumbnail, but it's also a thumbnail that I've used countless times already, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should try to do something else today. %25 battery left now. Walked for almost 2.5 hours. To Akihabara. Once I pass the green bridge over there, I should be on streets that should be quite familiar to most of you. We're near Tokyo Dome. I passed Tokyo Dome, what, 15 minutes ago? Just past 10 kilometers of walking in 2.5 hours with a heart rate of 100 beats per minute. Okay, Michael, thanks for joining. Good luck with work. I'm in Japan now. It is currently noon, 30 minutes past noon. AKA lunchtime. We saw a boat. Did we see a boat? Maybe we did. Yeah, we saw a boat on the canal once. I do remember that, I think. too. Hungry. I am, yeah, I am. Looking forward to lunch. What shall I have for lunch? Always a bit of a struggle around Akihabara. I don't know any really good places there. Did I get another super chat? Ah, kimchi natto, kimchi natto, kimchi natto. Thank you, Fungus. Yeah. Long time no see. Kimchi natto, man. Will that ever happen on this channel? That's like one of the big mysteries. Maybe for the 100,000 subscribers celebratory stream, if I ever reach that, eating kimchi and natto would probably be a worthy way to celebrate. So there is traffic on Suidobashi today. Building is getting a new facade, I guess. But it's still open. Let's take the stroll through here. Why not? Don't do this very often. To hunch as I'm walking through here because the ceiling is very low. Here we go. Signal was getting a little bit weak in there, I think, but hopefully the stream is still alive and well as I'm reaching the end point. Battery is down to 20% now, so yeah. Good time to wrap things up. thanks everybody who joined me, especially those of you who joined the entire stream. You guys are true heroes and deserve all the respect in the world. But yeah, thanks so much. It's been a good walk. I made it from Shibuya to Akihabara in 2 hours, 34 minutes, 10 kilometers, 10 and a half kilometers. And this is where I will wave goodbye to you. Thanks so much for joining. And I think I'll do another stream maybe on Friday or maybe this weekend. We'll see. But as always, I'll post on the usual channels, Twitter, Patreon and YouTube as soon as I know. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen und mata ne.